Hey, welcome back. I want to share with you the manis that I wore in April. I started off the month doing a copycat combo with Lisa. So I have this polish saved in my saved folder on Instagram for quite a while, and I finally got the chance to wear it. I started off with Salon Perfect Copacabana Girl, which is a polish that she used. Look how beautiful this is. It's a bright neon, not really coral, but it's got like a pink tinged orange, but it's not quite coral, but it's really, really beautiful. And then it has this beautiful kind of like pinky flash, which I don't, can you kind of, yeah, I guess you can kind of see that. Really beautiful pinky flash, really glowy polish, absolutely love it. And then I used a different topper. I used Think Outside the Box by Finger Paints. I love this polish. This is my second bottle. I've restored this many times. I love this black and white topper, and my favorite way to wear this black and white topper is over neons. It looks really good over pastels. It looks pretty good over pretty much anything, but my favorite way to wear it is over neons. I just really love a retro black and white topper over neons. I think it just looks really beautiful, and this polish was gorgeous. I wore this for several days, no chipping. It was just beautiful. I love this. Okay, then I was really into yellow, just like I really wanted to jump into spring right away. And so I wanted to wear like a really pretty yellow I had on my spring rack. I pulled L'Oreal's Juan Citron as a base. Really nice formula for yellow. Like even just in general, I had a really nice formula. I did 2 coats, really beautiful, like butter yellow, just absolutely beautiful. And then my topper, I use Glam Polish He Slimed Me, and I really liked this. It was really cute. Okay, then I was talking earlier, was it this year? I think it was a few months ago, where I did a paint with me using OPI's Bubble Bath, which everyone loves. Bubble Bath, it's a classic. I had decluttered it years ago, and then I uncluttered it because it's just such a classic. And I did a paint with me using Bubble Bath, and I just don't love Bubble Bath, you guys. The tone is just not, it's just not a flattering tone for me. And so I had this Orly that I got last year, maybe the year before. Someone was telling me how this is the perfect sheer baby pink, either using as a blurring base coat or using as like a jelly sandwich or as just like a sheer, baby pink mani. This is Orly's rose colored glasses. And so I decided to do another sheer pink jelly sandwich, and I use this as my base, or as my, jelly. And then sandwiched in between the layers, I use Zoya's Sparkle Gloss. Now, the pictures don't really do this justice, but this was really girly. It was very dainty, really, really nice formula. The sparkles, I couldn't really capture the sparkles well enough in my pictures. However, in person, this was just a really pretty, soft, girly manicure. Really liked it. Not something that I'm going to wear all the time, because I just don't wear these kind of like soft, girly baby pink manis. However, it definitely had its place, and I really like it. And I finally feel like I can probably just get rid of OPI's Bubble Bath. I do have a use for it in an upcoming video that I hope to do this year. And then after that, I feel like I'll probably just get rid of it. But I did like this. It was soft and pretty. I feel like this would be the perfect wedding manicure. All right, then I tried a combo that on the nail wheel was a good idea. It looked really good on the nail wheel, and then the execution just was not the best. So I started off with Cuticula's Gloom. Beautiful. I was wanting a really pretty spring mix, and this is perfect for spring. Really nice formula. And then I wanted just a ton, because you see there's like these really pretty metallic purple glitters. I wanted just a tiny sprinkle of a purple sparkle shimmer to, kind of like a fairy dust. but purple, just to kind of add a little bit of twinkle. And so I restored my Dollish Polish The Nothing, which is a really pretty sparkly purple. I restored it, like, I think it was down to here, and I pretty much filled all the way up to here with base. I shook it up, I restored it 3 or 4 times, got it really smooth, really pretty. On the nail wheel, I did this over this, and it was really pretty. It was just kind of like a soft, with being restored, it was much thinner, and it was just a really soft sparkle on top, and it enhanced the purple. And then, I don't know, between the nail wheel and then getting on my actual nails, this was so much more opaque than it was on the nail wheel. And so this pretty soft, dainty purple shimmer was more of like an almost opaque shimmer. And so unfortunately, the pretty purple shimmer pretty much covered all of these really pretty glitters. So I was left with a blue polish with a kind of frosty-ish shimmery purple on top. So I was really excited about this. However, the execution just wasn't what I wanted it to be. And so I didn't love this mani. I actually was wanting to wear this again, just to wear this on its own, but I just didn't get a chance to do it. All right, then I wore polish that I had gotten from Olga. This is Spa Rituals, what is it called? Raining Men. It's Raining Men, which is a soft, almost baby blue, but it's a little darker than a baby. It's not quite a baby blue. And then it has that pretty warm pink shimmer, or cool toned. Can't really tell if it's cool toned or warm toned. But anyways, that really soft, pretty pink shimmer. I liked this. It had a really nice formula. I'm not 100% sold that this is the color for me. You guys did give me compliments when I wore this. I just am still not 100% certain if this is my color. I love blues, but I don't really like soft blues. I love soft, pretty much every color in the rainbow. I love soft, muted versions of that color, except for blue. I just don't really love soft, muted blues. So like I said, I'm not 100% sold on this. I did like it. I think it could potentially be really nice in the winter with some like delicate snowflake stamping. So I don't want to get rid of this yet. I want to hold on to it just, for a little bit longer, but I'm not completely sold. All right, then the last mani that I wore was Lights Lacquer Misfit Toys, which I'm pretty sure was on my winter rack, and then I decided that it would also work for spring. So I pulled it forward onto my spring rack. And then as my topper, I used Orly's, what is this one called? Moonstone Aura, which is just a metallic pastel chunky glitter topper. I don't know, you guys, I didn't love this. I'm just am not fully into chunky glitters. Like, yes, I love my glams, and they do tend to have chunky glitters. But I don't know, something about this being chunky but also metallic, I don't know, I didn't love it, you guys. And then the formula on this was not that great. I had to do 3 thin coats, and then it was still kind of, if I hadn't been wearing a topper, I probably would have had to do another coat. I don't know, I didn't love it. It wasn't not my favorite. I don't know, might potentially declutter this in the future. However, it's a really beautiful color, and maybe if I had a different topper, I would have liked it more. All right, and the last thing I want to share with you guys is what I've been wearing on my toes since April, you guys. Towards like the middle end of April, I decided to go get a pedicure, which I haven't had a pedicure in months, probably like 6+ months. And I pulled this out and I was like, that would be beautiful on the toes. And so I always bring my own polish when I get a pedicure. And so I brought this with, I had them paint my toenails in this, and I'm still wearing it, and I love it, you guys. This is Salon Perfects. It's another one of their neon pops. And this one is Oh Snap. I've had this for a couple years. I've worn it multiple times, and it's still neon. It's still beautiful, amazing formula, and I am loving this on the toes, you guys. All right, guys, that was everything that I wore in April. If you guys have any comments, leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.